Hey there, this is Clay, and today I want to talk about how to know if you're ready to get back in contact with your ex. So, got a message recently from a guy who we've been working with named Aaron, and basically he reached out to his ex prematurely, and he kind of set himself back a bit because of that. And we were kind of telling him that based on what he was telling us, he wasn't really ready. But he kept saying, "Yeah, man, I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited and eager to do this." But to be honest, that wasn't actually what was happening. That was actually kind of his sort of way of twisting his anxiety and his fear, and sort of looking at it as a positive thing. So today I want to tell you how to tell if you are ready. And if you've been doing active no contact, this should all happen pretty much automatically through the whole three-phase mindset upgrade thing that we talk about. But basically, you're not ready if you are afraid of what they're going to say or do, if you are worried about doing it right, if you think about them or your relationship and you feel any sort of intense negative emotion like fear or loss or heartbreak, or if you feel motivated by like revenge or like proving to them how great things would have been if they hadn't left you, or anything like that. You're not ready if you're looking for your ex's approval. You're not ready if in your heart you just know that you're not going to be offering the best of who you are to them, and you're not ready if, okay, I didn't plan on talking about this, but there's kind of like this sliding scale, right? There's two extremes, and if you can look at this one as like what you want, which is getting back together, and this one as what you don't want, which is ruining your chances. And every action you take is either going to move you towards one or the other. And the difference between the actions that are going to move you toward what you want and away from what you want has to do with the emotional energy behind each action, okay? So the actions that are going to move you away from what you want are emotions that have an energy of like being closed, being constricted, emotions like loss and fear and anger and approval seeking, stuff like that. How it all has like this very choked off, sort of closed energy to it. Things like begging and pleading, things like writing some like long heartfelt letter intending on guilting your ex into coming back to you, stalking them, anything like that. That all has a very closed, negative energy that's going to push you towards the direction of not getting the back, of ruining your chances. And the emotional content of things that are going to move you toward what you want has a very open and expansive energy to it. And these are very positive things, like doing them a favor. Not like a favor where it's like, yeah, man, I'll change your oil if you like get back together with me, and like, I think if I'm really nice to you, then you'll want to be with me. No, that's totally a closed off, constricted emotion that's going to move you this way. But if you are just genuinely doing a favor for them without expecting anything in return, just from a sort of openness in your own heart, then that's going to move you towards what you want, towards getting back together. Other things are like respecting their wish to have space away from the relationship. That's sort of an open and expansive thing that's going to move you towards what you want. Respecting yourself enough to not put up with bad treatment from them or other people, that's going to move you toward what you want. And even just like giving a compliment or flirting with them, again, without the expectation that it becomes anything else or that it leads to anything else. Just sort of enjoying that moment together with them. That will help move you towards what you want, which is to get that relationship back. So if you feel motivated to contact them by any sort of emotion that is closed off, constricted, or anything like that that's going to move you this way, then you are not ready to contact your ex. You know, these are like emotions like fear of loss, like, you know, my window of opportunity is going to close, you know, she's going to move on without me, or anything like that. That is going to push you this way, it's going to ruin your chances, and you are not ready to contact your ex. But if you're willing to meet up with them, if you're willing to just sort of touch base with them and see where they're at without any expectation, without sort of trying to you know, win their approval or anything like that, if you're willing to just be there with them and enjoy wanting them, but without feeling the need to get with them, then that is when you're ready to contact your ex, because that has a very expansive and open energy to it, and that will move you in the direction that you want. So I